Welcome to your daily Techpresso. In today's episode, we'll cover Google's ultimatum to publishers, SoftBank's talks with Intel about developing an AI chip, a major security flaw in Google Pixels, Fortnite's return to mobile devices in Europe, and the viral rise of real-time deepfake tech. Let's dive right in. First up, Google's ultimatum to publishers: share your data or die. Online publishers are faced with a tough decision. Either allow Google to use their content for AI-generated responses, or risk losing visibility in Google's search engine. Losing this visibility can significantly affect publishers' income. This situation arises because Google's main crawler indexes both AI-generated responses and standard search results, giving the company a major advantage over smaller AI startups. The Justice Department is considering taking action to address Google's practices. Measures being considered include breaking up Google or forcing it to share search data. These steps aim to curb Google's dominant position in search and AI data gathering practices. Next, let's talk about SoftBank's talks with Intel about developing an AI chip. SoftBank had initially collaborated with Intel on AI processors for Project Izanagi. However, due to Intel's inability to meet volume and speed requirements, SoftBank is now considering a partnership with TSMC. Despite Intel's shortcomings, SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son remains focused on his ambitious AI plans. Project Izanagi covers developing AI hardware, software, and data centers. While exploring new partnerships with TSMC, SoftBank is also seeking financial backing from major tech companies and investors in Saudi Arabia and the UAE. This move aims to rival NVIDIA's AI GPUs and potentially reshape the competitive landscape in the AI industry. Now, onto the major security flaw in millions of Google Pixels. Since September 2017, most Google Pixel phones included software that could allow surveillance or remote control of users' devices. This issue was discovered by iVerify, Palantir, and Trail of Bits. They found a hidden app, Showcase at PK, on Google Pixel devices. The app was created by Smith Micro Software for Verizon demos. Google stated the software was intended for demo purposes and has not been actively exploited. Nevertheless, they plan to remove it from all Pixel devices in response to the report. This discovery highlights the importance of thorough security checks for pre-installed software on mobile devices. Next up, Fortnite is back on mobile devices in Europe as Epic Games launches its own app store. Fortnite is making its return to iOS devices in the EU through the Epic Games Store and AltStore PL. This comeback comes 4 years after being removed by Apple. The relaunch follows extensive legal battles between Epic and Apple, influenced by the EU's Digital Markets Act. Though Fortnite's audience may be smaller on third-party EU app stores, Epic aims to capitalize on retaining 100% of in-app purchase revenues. This way, they bypass Apple's typical 30% commission. This move could set a precedent for other developers seeking to avoid high platform fees. Lastly, let's discuss the viral rise of real-time deepfake tech. A new software called Deep Live Cam has gained attention on social media. It creates real-time deepfakes using just a single photo. The software can track a person's pose, lighting, and expressions in a live webcam feed. This highlights rapid advancements in AI, making deception easier than ever before. Concerns about potential misuse, including identity fraud and impersonation, have intensified. Deep Live Cam becoming more accessible via GitHub only adds to these fears. This underscores the need for ethical use and regulation of such powerful technologies. That's all for today's episode of Techpresso. Thank you for listening, and see you tomorrow for your daily Techpresso.